Hey guys, how's it going? Cooterz here. Today we're going to take a look at the remaining 15 hours, not much time left of the official event, the Unreconciled Stars. And I'm just going to go over what you should be spending your currency on if you haven't spent it already, or if you still have some resin to spend. So basically the sweet spot, as you can see on the top right, is around 1,600 of these Fading Stars Might shards. And you want to have at least 800 Fading Stars essences. So to show you why, basically if you go to the event shop, the things you want to buy with the Fading Stars Might is you want to buy out all of these. I'm going to do that right now. You want to buy all of these books. This is going to cost you around, I believe, 600 of these shards. So we're going to go ahead and exchange that. And the other thing you want to prioritize is definitely the Mora, because you're going to be spending more and more Mora as you level up your characters to refine, enhance, and just create better artifacts and level up and everything like that. So that's going to cost you 1,000. So there you go, 1,000 of those. I got my 2.5 million Mora for doing so. And that's pretty much it. After that, you can just prioritize whatever amethyst fragment, or if you just want more Mora, you can do that as well. The ratio isn't nearly as good, as you can tell here. This is 10,000 for 4, where if you spent 4 more on this, you'd only be getting 2,000. So it is a 1/5 of the worth, I guess, or the ratio of the Mora on the top here. And then these fragments, like I said, you just kind of want to buy whatever particular character you want to be leveling up or leveling up their talents. And you know, moving them to the next level gap, I guess you'd say. So for me, I would probably buy one of these. The reason being is that I use Kaching a lot, so I'm gonna buy one of these. And I also have a Tartaglia, so I'm gonna buy this one, and I can pretty much buy one more. And I'm going to buy a Topaz because I'm hoping to get Zhongli. You can also buy these Adventurers Experience ones. I don't think they're as worth it, but that's up to you to choose. I would say prioritize these fragments and then potentially the Adventurers Experience for those who are lower level. And I'm just going to use the rest on these 2 more things. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. But yeah, 1,600 is probably the sweet spot here. So you can buy all of these Heroes Wits and then buy all of the Mora. That's the better ratio. Now, in the Fading Stars Essence Shop, what you want to do here is you definitely want to buy the Crown of Sagehood. If you haven't done that already, definitely do that, because you're going to need that in the future for leveling up talents of our characters. And then the other thing you want to do here is buy all of the books. Now, if you can't buy all the books because you don't have enough of the Fading Stars Essences, what you want to do is you want to prioritize buying the rares. So the event shop doesn't close until like a week from now. However, I don't believe you'll be able to get these anymore. So the thing is, you want to definitely prioritize buying the books. And when I say the books, sorry, I mean the rare ones. Now, if you can't buy all of the rare books, then buy the one that best fits your character that you want to, or characters that you want to focus on. So for me, Kaching, again, that's what I usually use. I believe I would buy the I actually don't even remember. It might be Prosperity. I'd have to look it up. So basically, you can do that by going to your character screen here. And oops, sorry. If you go to your character screen, you can look at the level up button down here if you haven't maxed them out already. And then what you want to do is hit this detail button here, which will show you the Ascension materials preview. And that's going to be for, this is going to be for the fragments. And then the other thing you can look at is when you go to your talents, which is what the books are for. If you haven't leveled up already, like I haven't, you can hit the level up button and it will show you what you need. And in this one, I'll need Prosperity. So it's always Prosperity across the board, regardless of the rarity. So for Kaching, the very beginning ones are the green books for Prosperity, and then it's blue, and then eventually it'll turn into the epic ones. And the reason why I would say you want to end up specifically concentrating on the rare books, I'll show you right here. So now if we go back to the event shop and we look at the Fading Star Essence page and we look at these rare ones, you can tell you can buy up to 12 of these for 4 Fading Star Essences, right? If 12 times 4 is 48. And on these ones, these cost 12, which is, 3 times as much as this. However, you can only buy a third of these. So in the end, you end up spending the exact same amount of Fading Stars Essence. However, you get the epic version instead of the rare version. Why is that important? Well, if you didn't know already, if you head over to the crafting bench over here, in Mondstadt, and you go to the bench, don't talk talk to the NPC, go to the bench. If you notice, as you gain adventurer's rank, you can actually upgrade these books. So as you can see, for me, I am only adventure rank 39 right now. I'm almost 40. However, once I hit 40, I'll be able to make the epic ones. But you can see 3 green books can be turned into 1 blue book, and the same goes, and it costs 175 mora. The same can be said for the epic books. If you go down here, I'm gonna look at freedom. It'll take 3 of these blue ones to get 1 epic freedom book. Now, like I said, you can't unlock this until rank 40. However, most likely, if you are not rank 40 or you're lower, quite a bit lower, you're only going to be using the rare ones anyway. The thing is, you can't take an item of higher quality and make it an item of lower quality, as in you can't take an epic philosophies of freedom and turn it into the rare version of the guide to freedom. You can't break this down from 1 to 3. You can only move upwards. So that's why I say it's better to hoard the blue books if you can do so. And then once you hit AR 40, when you need the epic ones, that's usually how it works. You can just turn 3 of them into 1 epic. Of course, it's going to cost mora, but it's not that big of a cost. I believe it's about 300 to 400 mora, I'm going to say, to trade it in for the epic. So I do have a lot of mora now because of this event, which is huge because I got 2.5 mil. So it's not that big of a cost for me. So that is definitely why I would say if you cannot afford to buy the if you cannot afford to buy the epic version of these books, you definitely want to instead buy the rare ones. And of course, you also want to make sure that you end up keying in or concentrating on those that you would use right away. Now, if you already maxed out your talents for, say, your other characters, then you might want to look at the maybe upcoming characters that are going to be used in the next wishes, like Zhongli. He uses gold. For those who don't know, I believe all of the I don't know if it's all of the geos use gold, but that's definitely a thing to think about. Now, once you're done buying all the books, what I would say is you probably want to spend your rest 100. That'll cost around 700. You want to spend the rest 100 on the Mystic Enhancement Ore. Now, you don't have to. You can instead use it on the Finance Enhancement Ore, but there's really nothing else to buy. I would say definitely use it on the Mystic. It's the higher level one. This one, of course, 2 for 3. Not nearly as good as this one, which is 1 to 1. This is, of course, used for leveling up your weapons. Leveling up the weapon level, I should say, level up the weapons. Sorry. But you can find this anywhere in the world. Every 1 to 2 days, 24 to 48 hours, and you can even go to friends' games and mine them there. So you could have a huge rotation and really hoard a lot of these. I only have 876. However, since you can get them for free in a sense, free to play, you really shouldn't be spending your Fading Star essences on the Mystic Enhancement Ore, until you've gotten all of the books and of course the crown. That's the highest priority. The reason being, again, is because these books can only be farmed every 2 days of the week. And of course, you can say Sunday, but Sunday is kind of, really up to RNG, because Sunday everything drops from dungeons. So, for example, Guide to Freedom, it says right here, it's every Monday and Thursday, and then Sunday, the Biting Frost one will drop it. Now, if you go down to the Resistance, you'll see same thing, in the sense that it's Tuesday and Friday, so 2 days a week, and then Sunday for everything. So this thing can drop on Sundays, which is today, actually. It can drop every single guide, as you can see here. So, it's just one of those things where you definitely want to end up prioritizing buying those books over the ore, just because, again, you can find that ore anywhere in the world and at any time for free. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully that helped you. If you guys were thinking, you had extra essence or whatever, and you don't know where to spend it, of course, I'm gonna just buy this because you can end up, buying this as many as you want, rather. So I'm just gonna use the rest on that, and I'm pretty much done now. I'm not gonna spend my time. I could spend my OG, my original resin to get more Mora or to get these adventurous experiences. I don't think they're really worth it. It's really up to you to make that call. I think, you know, the Hero's Way is definitely worth it, and the Mora. But this one, you know, it doesn't really, it only gives you 5,000 XP. This is 20,000, so this is worth 4 times as much. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully, guys, that helped you out. If you, again, were thinking of how to spend your money and you didn't really know, or your currency for the event and you didn't know where to do it, or you had leftover currency or weren't really sure what to pick up, these are the ones I definitely think you should concentrate on. So there you go. Hope that helped you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.